Aries, what's going on with you? Let's get into this weekly reading from the 25th through the 31st, ladies and gents.
Let's see what you guys are dealing with during this week. I'm about to do your monthly reading, so let's see what's going on here in September shortly. But what's going on with you, buddy? This next week
From the 25th through the 31st, this is going to be a love reading. All right. Prominent energies for the collective of Aries. What's going on with you? I want to know what's going on with you. How are you dealing with your love life? What you got going on? What are your little feelings saying? King of Swords, what's that? Is that you? King of Ice, or are you dealing with an air sign? What's going on with Aries here? What is the Aries energy? Ace of Swords. Ooh. All right, you might have been dealing with a very disappointing situation, a situation that might have consumed your attention like a fucking black hole. All right, it consumed you, but you've now reached some point of clarity here with the Ace of Swords. Your perspective has changed, ladies and gents. I want to take a sip of this shit, but it's hot. It was cold, and I put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 11 seconds. It's just easier rather than pressing fucking, but just da 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 da. You know what I mean? Just one, and then hit start. Nevertheless, guys, let's see what's going on. What's going on? So Aries got some sort of clarity here. Is this communication that they're wanting to come forward with, or is this communication that they're receiving? King of Cups. Damn, buddy, you are emotionally invested in a situation. This is one of those situations where you got a lot of feelings for someone, or you're very invested into a situation, but you're being very emotionally restrained, very emotionally mature, very emotionally composed. All right, I feel that there's possibly a situation that's moving towards equilibrium here this week, ladies and gents. You could be having a new beginning where, you know, a relationship that was not doing so well is moving towards a state of equilibrium, or maybe this chaotic essence is being recalibrated within yourself rather than a relationship. Listen, tell me more. What's going on here with Aries? We only got 2 cards out, so buckle up. We're gonna be clarifying these. Tell me more about Aries. What's Aries got going on here? The 3 of Wands. So there's an impending union, is what it looks like to me. Okay, you may be waiting for someone, Aries, or there's a lack of communication with someone, or maybe it's like. The 3 of Wands is all about waiting for the right moment, all right? It's kind of like waiting for the moment to come towards you, all right? I feel as if you're anticipating some sort of, reunion. You could be getting some communication from an individual, and maybe you guys are at a distance and you seem to be looking forward to the future of reconnecting with someone. Let's see, what is this? Why, first of all, why is this Ace of Swords here? Is this communication? What is this? The 2 of Swords. No, it's clarity within your own self, Aries. All right, so I feel like you were maybe in 2 minds about a situation. You were having a hard time seeing things clearly when it came to a particular individual or situation. You might have been stuck for some time, but I see you coming out of this stuckness. All right, you're no longer stressing about this. You're no longer in a mentally restless state when it came to something that you were having a hard time really demystifying, which was your own thoughts. Now, what clarity did you come forward, or what clarity did you come to? Rather, what's with this 8 of Swords? The 2 of Coins. Oh Lord, don't tell me you're choosing between 2 individuals here. What's with the 2 of Coins? The 2 of Cups. Some of you are definitely in between minds regarding a multitude of suitors here. All right. Now, 2 and 2. What's up with this? So tell me more. The 5 of Swords. Now, for others of you, this regards one particular individual, an individual that you share a massive defeat with, okay? So you could be going back and forth, or you could have been going back and forth in regards to whether to communicate or make an attempt to reconcile with someone you had a fallout with. Someone you hold dearly to your heart, if you will, but you had a fallout with, all right? So it's like now you've come to some sort of understanding, the Emperor, some sort of realization when it comes to your feelings for this person. And you're just resting on it. It's like you may be in the state of like, you know what? I know I got feelings for this person. I do care for them. All right, I have love for this individual. And that's it. I'm not necessarily getting out of my way to come forward to communicate it or anything of that sort. I'm coming to acknowledge that I have some sort of genuine feelings towards this person is really what I'm getting here. King of Cups. Clarify this King of Cups. The Knight of Wands. Oh, shit, buddy. So what's up with this? What's going on here with the Knight of Wands? We're getting an interaction. Oh shit, 3 of Swords, ladies and gents. This is definitely the person that you hold his heartbreak with, or whomever it is that you're binded to with this emotional turmoil. But what's going on here? So there's a reunion taking place. There's a new beginning taking place in a relationship here where there was a massive heartbreak. All right. Now, this can insinuate you coming forward, Aries. We got the Knight of Wands in motion towards the King of Cups. So take it as it resonates, buddy. Some of y'all are making a move, but it really looks to me like there's a reunion taking place. At least there's a sense of goodness coming about within a relationship. Doesn't have to be a physical reunion. All right. Let's see. What is this Three of Cups? Why the Three of Cups here? The Ace of Coins. All I'm getting is a new beginning here, ladies and gents. All right. It's like you and somebody here are mending the negative feelings that you two shared. Maybe the relationship was in some sort of emotional storm. All right. Chaos, distance, lack of seeing eye to eye, disagreement. That is what's mending. All right. Talk to me about the the Three of Wands. The Ten of Cups. So now that this is happening, even though it's in a very infant state, it's a new beginning. You're already beginning, I'm seeing you begin to fantasize about being in a long-term and fulfilling relationship with this individual. It's kind of like, okay, we're still at a distance. There's still progress that needs to ensue. There's growth that needs to be attained in this relationship, but I'm fucking happy and I'm already thinking about long-lasting love with this individual. Here you go, Aries. Being an imaginary creature? And inspired. It seems like Aries is inspired with love this week. Because of some sort of new beginning. Look, the Ace of Wands. There's some sort of new beginning, Ace of Coins. There's a new beginning happening here for you guys, and it looks like you're just getting inspired, and you're gonna be projecting some sort of fantasy of love with whomever it is that you are seemingly mending with. All right, the judgment. What am I saying? All right, the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. It's drinkable. All right. So what's going on here with the person that you're dealing with? What is this person's energy towards you? Aries, what is this person's energy towards you? The Wheel of Fortune. This individual, okay, it looks to me, at least with the energy that I'm reading right now, that you guys are not in good terms, okay? You guys are in some sort of conflict. Maybe the last conversation you had, you guys left things off a bit frictional. All right, this individual is being optimistic that things are going to turn around between you and them. All right, that's what I'm getting the sense of here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like this person sees like, you know what? It's only a matter of time that me and Aries are going to work this out. You know, we're going to fix this. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is saying. All right, the High Priestess. However, this individual, in a sense, is keeping silent. All right, and I do feel that they are spying on you. They could be watching your social media, watching your moves, watching what you're doing, all while keeping silent and somewhat miserable, okay? So even though they've evaluated the situation and they do see the possibility of a positive turn of events, this individual low-key is still experiencing a disappointment, okay? And they're brewing in silence here while they're watching you. Okay, buddy. Tell me more. Tell me more about this individual and their energy towards Aries. The King of Cups. So they seem to be the King of Cups. You could be the one that's coming forward, ladies and gents. We got the full energy, your energy. This is all about taking a leap of faith. So this King of Cups appeared in your spread as well. And then clarifying the King of Cups, we got the Knight of Wands. Remember that. The Knight of Wands is your energy. Roles may be reversed, take it as it resonates, but let's see. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well. All right, Three of Wands. It looks like both of you guys are thinking about a little future with one another here, yet holding back, refraining from communicating. What's with this Wheel of Fortune? The Two of Love. I mean, the Two of Love, ladies, is just the Two of Cups. So this individual, I'm telling you, it's like they see a future with you. This person sees you as someone that they can have long-term with. They're like, you are fucking marriage material. You check off their boxes when it comes to the intimacy, the emotional bond, and the security, and the possibility of having something long term is really what they seem to be imagining here, what they seem to be projecting into the future with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about inner alignment, mentally, physically, emotionally. All right, so that's where I feel this individual's at, to be honest. It's like right now you guys may be at a distance, but they feel like, you know what, one day we're going to be together. One day we're going to, come in contact and wham, bam, thank you, man. I'm going to have Aries' fucking baby. That's what I'm saying. Or Aries is going to have my fucking baby. Bam, take it as it resonates. Anyways, what's with the High Priestess? I need to slow down, ladies and gents. The coffee is now taking over. I feel myself becoming possessed by the demon of caffeine. The demon of caffeine. Let's see. What's with the Hierophant? What's with the Hierophant? I mean, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. What's with the High Priestess? The Lovers, Gemini energy. So I'm telling you, this individual's got a lot of love for you here, but they're keeping it in the wraps. All right. The High Priestess is the holder of secrets. She don't talk. She knows. All right. A lot of feminine energy here from this person. And what I'm getting the sense of is that they're holding back the love that they got for you. It's like they love you to the moon and back. Talking about feminine energy, we got the Empress here again. So what I'm seeing here, Aries, is that this individual has got a lot of love for you, but they're not speaking it. Okay, they're keeping that to themselves. This individual wants to communicate here. It could be a Capricorn. They want to express. Like, I'm telling you, I can feel the tension. This individual wants to communicate, but with that devil, they got some sort of blockage, some sort of restraint. All right, I'll look into that here in a moment. But, you know, these major arcanas, literally, this person's got 3 major arcanas here, 4 in total. But we got the devil, the High Priestess, the Lovers. So they got love, but they got all this repression here and all this silence. They're bottling this love up, ladies and gents. All right, this little Page of Cups wanting to come forward and express is going to be swept away like a fucking leaf in the middle of a fucking hurricane. Please. You got to have some more tenacity within yourself. You want to come knocking on Aries' door, buddy. All right. What's with this devil? What's holding them back? Why is this devil here? Knight of Swords. That just flew out. Aries, I don't know. You got to ask yourself, are you a bit intimidating to this individual? Does this person think, yeah, that's you, King of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that they may be a bit intimidated by you. They may feel like you're going to want to cut their head off, or they're going to, you know, like they're going to get lectured or some shit here with the Knight of Swords. You know, this is a very aggressive sort of energy is really what I'm getting here from the Knight of Swords. And that's what they're a bit intimidated of. Little Page, come on, ladies and gents. Little Page of Cups wants to approach you, but they feel like you're going to fucking slice them in half. That's why that devil's energy is there. So what's going on here with the King of Cups? What's going on here with the King of Cups? The World card. So they seem to be embodying this energy of emotional maturity here and simply going with the motion of things, accepting as things are, and allowing things to flow. 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken, but I don't see this individual taking action, Aries. They want to, but their fear overcomes them. All right? Their fear, they're very nostalgic, very emotionally reminiscent about you. All right, but I don't see this individual coming forward here. All right, they're in the Hermit. It could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. So don't expect any initiatory or energy or initiation, rather, from the person that you're dealing with. But let me tell you that this person is dreaming about being with you and wanting to be with you and having some sort of hope that in the future you guys will be coming together. All right, that's what I'm seeing. What's your advice, Aries? What is Aries' advice in this situation? What is Aries' advice? What is Aries' advice in this situation? Come on, Aries, talk to me, baby. What's going on? I'm telling you, I'm going to start an army of Aries. A whole movement of Aries. Let's see. Tell me, what's Aries' advice? Fuck it, Aries. It's time we take over the world. What's with the Hierophant? Okay, so the Queen of Wands. That's interesting. The Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. That's your energy. And the 4 of Cups. Aries, for whatever reason, there's a necessity for you to really contemplate and repose upon your values. Okay? Whatever your values may be. I don't know what your values are. Okay? We all have different values. But it's like, it's a matter of upholding your values. I don't know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That shit. For some of you, that's going to mean you need to move on from this individual. For others of you, it's going to say, you know, who knows? That's for you to understand. That's for you to contemplate. The Chariot, but it most certainly requires action. I'll tell you that. Tell me about the Chariot. Why the Chariot? You see, this is telling me to move the fuck on. This is telling me to tell you to move the fuck on, ladies and gents. All right. Look at Aries. I'm not telling you what to do, but the truth is as clear as water. Okay? And I feel that the truth, if you're confused about it, is going to be found in your own values. You need to rest on that. You need to really give that some thought and say whether this relationship or not is aligned with what you stand for. And however difficult the truth may be, you need to fucking swallow that truth and roll with it, ladies and gents. All right. Damn. Talking about a switcheroo. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and continue this in the extended. I'm looking into this individual's desires towards you. All right. I'm looking into this individual's feelings towards you. I'm looking into this individual's long-term vision of the relationship with you. We already know that they see a future with you. We're going to look into that. I want to see into this individual's actions towards you this week, if any at all. And we're also going to look into the near future. All right. Between you and this person. So, if you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. You want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the second link. Good luck to you, Aries. I'll see you guys next time.